Well, we wanted this to be a simple video about a nice typical weekend in Orlando about getting outside the Disney bubble. And it ended with a chili taste test, which had some unfortunate results. So stick around to the end of the video where I'm going to talk about my unfortunate recent bout with food poisoning. All right, these are going to come in handy today. These are her Stanley Cups. I love how there's been a craze that's been starting around these recently. I don't know why they just caught on. We've had these for a few years, and I'm not trying to sound like some annoying pompous hipster. We just had them. I'm glad everybody's catching on because these things keep things so cold. I mean, you heard about that story with a car fire, and the Stanley came out and the ice was still unmelted. So they're legit, and they're going to come in handy today. I'll tell you why in a second. Well, you know it's warm in Orlando when the lizards come out. Look at this little guy. These guys are so cute. It looks like he might have lost part of his original tail here too. But yeah, it's in the 80s today. It is warm. Blazer's ready to go. Still not used to. I need to take off the front license plate attachment kind of thing on the grill. Florida is a state where they only require it to be on the back. California and Texas require both ends. I don't know what's more common in most states. I guess I'm just used to having it on the front and back. Feels weird otherwise. So the reason, well, hey Amber. Hello.
Hey guys.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm excited about today. The reason the Stanleys are going to come in handy is because we have some friends staying over at the Coronado Resort, which is like 5 minutes down the road, not even. So we're going to go there and hang out at one of the pools and just chill and have a relaxed kind of day. We thought this video would be interesting to show like a weekend in the life of somebody who lives kind of inside or adjacent to the Disney bubble. Kind of what it's typically like for us. We're obviously not at the Magic Kingdom and Epcot every single day going hardcore. But we're still going to obviously touch upon the resort area by going to Coronado. And I'm excited to see, because we really don't have official plans. It'll just be interesting as you follow along with us to see where this weekend goes and how often we're on property and what we're doing on property and what we're doing otherwise. And so come along. Here we are at the Grand Coronado. We love this hotel. We did a deep dive in this, and I'll put the description of that down in the video. But there is Grandisina Tower. You can see Swan Reserve just out there, and the very tippy top of the Dolphin. And you can even see the dig site tower right over there. Let's zoom in a little. Dig site. Top of the Dolphin, just on top of the Three Bridges Bridge. The reserve right there, and then Grandisina Tower. And then we're seeing it's hanging out at this pool right here. So in addition to the dig site, there are 3 other swimming pools you can come to. And there's Amber and beautiful wife hanging out in the pool with some Stanleys and I believe a vodka mule drink. Checking her phone, doing the Egyptian. Been a lovely afternoon here. The pool's crowded because it's in the mid-80s today, and it's going to go down back into the 60s tomorrow. So I think we're going to just explore a little bit of the hotel because the casitas has so much more to offer. We'll go up in these courtyards. Even though we spent a long weekend here, and I'll link to that video in the description. We missed some parts, so this is why we love this hotel. It keeps on surprising us. But yeah, I think we're going to wrap up here. Dry off and go grab some dinner.
And we're arriving at our dinner destination.
Look at these apartments going in.
Oh yeah.
Look at this, Horizon West.
So we decided that we're gonna pop into Publix. I don't know. We might end up with a pub sub. We might end up with some chicken.
We're getting fried chicken.
Well.
There's no mystery.
Well.
This ain't an episode of Lost.
So And here we are. We'll show you our food. Maybe later.
Potluck cake and Percocet, baby.
Hey y'all. So we're here at Publix over by, this is the Waterley Publix. We're gonna go grab some dinner. Come along.
Oh, wait, Amber, what are you opening?
Okay.
We were back from Publix, by the way.
Okay.
We were swimming today, so we're carbo loading a a little bit. What do we got here?
We kind of recognize it.
We got wings.
So
what did you get here?
We got some, I think these are the sriracha ones, and I think these are the Korean barbecue ones. And then we also got some mac and cheese and rice, some King's Hawaiian rolls, and some corn nuggets to try. Yeah, we recognize that we're carb loading here, but
This is a Publix dinner, though, and this was under like $20.
totally, and it looks delicious.
Yeah, so
So-
we're gonna dig in.
Happy Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know. We might check in again tonight. This might be the last video Saturday. Either way, if you see us again tonight, if you're not, you'll see us tomorrow morning on Sunday. So this is my conclude part. I'm not gonna say anymore. Let's just see what happens. Good morning, campers. We're day 2 of this mid-January weekend. Yesterday we ended up, we showed a little bit of it. We ended up getting Publix, getting some wings and some mac and cheese for dinner. Really no point in filming the rest of the night. We just hung out and watched some Queer Eye for this Drake guy on Netflix. We are content starved right now. If you're watching any of these shows or movies, please let us know in the comments what you're watching so we can have something to watch too. Yeah, I went to bed actually pretty late because we ended up taking a nap, and then we woke up and just kind of watched some YouTube last night, listened to some music. This morning it is gray. It is a gray morning. Let me flip the camera and show you guys this. Yeah, here we are. You know, yesterday was like a summer day. We were at the Coronado Springs swimming, and today it looks like we moved to Barrow, Alaska. Temperatures back probably in the 60s. This is the walking path up our house. So I think we're going to do about a half hour of some morning exercise. And then maybe go return some stuff at the Disney store or the Disney character outlet. And then get back here by 3 o'clock because I've got some football to watch. I'm going to watch the AFC Championship game, and then I'm a 49ers fan. So I'm going to watch the 49ers game. Go Niners. I won't be devastated if Detroit wins. They're a great team, the great underdog story. So let's just see how the day unfolds. Molly. This is Molly, everybody. She was featured in our resort tour and Thanksgiving stay at Sapphire Falls. Molly, she's not an engaged YouTuber, I guess you could say. Even if there's this dog park, she really could care less about it. She is nonplussed by this or the dogs that go in it. She was also nonplussed the morning a lady came out of here and warned me that they saw a Florida panther.
Yeah, we looked it up, and panthers aren't very
Common. Yeah.
They are coming back. They're making a comeback.
Yeah.
But I'm also not completely convinced that she really did see.
She said it was like, I think she saw it over here. But a day after this happened, there was a report of a couple of, what were they, lynxes or something? Like a smaller wild cat.
Oh, there wasn't necessarily a report. I remember we saw
pictures.
Lynxes.
Yeah.
We saw them when we were driving. We were going to Sherburne, so we were kind of on our way over by that McDonald's that's on Disney property, if you guys are familiar. If not, it's on the way to the Animal Kingdom entrance.
Yeah. So this is the walk we do. It's supposed to be a water retention pond. It hasn't filled up yet. And then over here, I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but they are building, on this side of the bridge, they're building a 200-room hotel and some retail space that's going to include a Chipotle. That's going to be a problem for us. But yeah, this is kind of the edge of Flamingo Crossings. You can see the other bridge off in the distance there. You can see one of the hotels right there. There's, I think, 5 hotels over there. It's a great place to stay, cheap alternative. I think we need to do a video about it one day. And there'll be a 6th edition with the new hotel just here. And we hope they put up a gate, some sort of security fence, because Flamingo Crossings is really starting to encroach where we live. And we don't, for the price we pay, we'd really like a fence. So more to come on that. Let's get this walk done. All right, well, another day of excitement here. We need to go drop off some boxes in our recycling area at the apartment complex here. Then we're going to go to the world's smallest Target in Flamingo Crossings, which they desperately need a bigger one there.
I'm so sad that it is like truly the smallest. Yeah. So from living in LA, we know that there's city Targets, and I think it's even smaller than a city.
This is like a Target you'd find in like Terminal B of some like mid-market city.
It's a very, very small Target, which is surprising considering even if they were never going to build all the things they are building around here, they have 10,000 college program students right here. So you would think that they would have gotten a bigger Target, but we were told they originally were going to do a larger one, and COVID stopped it. So.
The college program alone is 10,000 students. They needed a bigger one. But anyway, it gets what we need done. It gets it done. So I take Target, and then we're going to go park in the Lime Garage because we're going to go to World. We're going to try World of Disney to return some items that we bought on Shop Disney. So this will be an experiment whether or not you can return them. You cannot return them in the theme parks. But you might be able to
resort.
Or the resorts. So we're going to try this. So stay tuned. I know it's Excitement City here, but this is this is a typical weekend for, I think, people, at least us, our life in the Disney bubble. So stay tuned. And there it is. Our small, but I don't want to knock it too hard because this really does come in handy in a pinch. It does help out. And I know the tourists that stay around here at the hotels, which are like over here, Town Place, there's a bunch of 5. They get a lot of use out of it. They've got a lot of Disney, it's basically like it substitutes as a Disney gift shop. But look, it is very tiny. That is it. It doesn't go that deep. We're just going to do a curbside pickup here, get some caffeine-related products for the game tonight, and then head over to Disney Springs. We'll see you there. I have to say, living here for over 2 years now, it still does not get old to just, when you're running errands, to drive under that gate, that arch every single time. You gotta love it.
Looks like refurbishment for the Skyliners is over. They're moving. I forget how long it was. Maybe a couple of weeks?
Felt like it, yeah.
Yeah, but there they are.
And here we are, coming up on Disney Springs. It's always, I don't know, a little bit of anxiety to how packed is it going to be, how busy it's going to be. Because when you live here, again, like, we really treat this as, like, one of our malls. Probably our mall, to be honest with you. Even though it's more of a restaurant location. But, a lot of the stores we come to, this would be the nearest outlet. So, and that's certainly true for the Disney store. But look, that's a major entrance right there. It's pretty quiet. I think we're going to be okay this morning. You can always tell when you get to the parking garage and it shows how many spots are available. So let's go check out. We're parking at Lime Garage today. We usually park at Orange. Lime Garage, it's a little bit smaller, but it is much closer to the World of Disney. So let's go check it out. All right, here we are. We are pulling in. Here's the test.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got 1 level full.
We got 3 full levels.
That's not good. You know what, though? Lime Garage is always busy. Because I think it's closer to, like, the rest of Orlando. And it's smaller than Orange. So even when it says full, don't be deterred. Go in and you'll probably find a spot. It might take a second.
Oh, see? It even says 16 now.
Yeah, see, it just says full. Oh, but the gate's up.
Wow.
So we'll have to get creative. Stay tuned.
We'll work our way back down.
Yeah, we'll find a spot.
Busy day.
We did it. We got a spot. That took about 1 minute of finagling. So if it says full, don't fret. Just go and find a spot. You'll be fine. So you're walking by Polite Pig, and there were a couple seats open at the bar, so we decided to get 2 old fashions, a Buffalo Trace, and the world famous Brussels sprouts, right? Yummy. And by the way, it is a beautiful day here. Not too packed, and the weather is beautiful.
Okay, so we got provisions to hit World of Disney. This is the Polite Pig's newest frozen concoction. It's called the Red Rooster. It has vodka, cranberry, grenadine, pineapple juice, and orange juice. I feel like I might be missing one other thing. She mentioned that it tastes like a Sex on the Beach frozen, and she's not wrong. It's so delicious. Let's go to World of Disney.
You're already in the house, and I'm about to drag you out of the house.
Pero no se me separen, no se me separen.
Couple new pair of ears here. I know that these ones are kind of like Valentine's Day. They're real cute. These are Cinderella. These ones might be coming home with me. I haven't bought ears in years because I have so many pair. But man, are they cute.
Goodbye, Disney Springs. That was fun. You were very busy today. There's the sign. I don't know if you can see it. So we learned a valuable lesson today. If you get gifted something or if you buy something on Shop Disney online, you cannot return it in the theme parks and you cannot return it inside World of Disney unless they are presently selling that same merchandise inside World of Disney. So, yeah, we really stumped them. And there was like an episode of Unsolved Mysteries. We don't know if you can do it at the Character Warehouse because they're not picking up their phones. So, gotta love that Disney customer service. Really sprinkling the magic on today, aren't they? So anyways, we're heading to, it's game day. I like to have chili on game day. There's some NFL games on today. You might have heard about them. And we are going to try, there's a new Skyline chili.
We are not. Mr. McD will be trying.
Sure. You're not going to have a single bite?
I don't think so.
All right.
I'm not a chili fan, but I came up with this thing where I thought maybe Adrian should do a chili challenge.
Yeah, if you're near Disney and you want some chili.
And I think you're up to the challenge, aren't you?
I am up to the challenge. So we're going to go to Culvers, which sells, obviously, they sell chili. We're going to get some chili there. We are going to go to Wendys, a little bit more basic. And then we're going to go to the new Skyline, which it's Ohio-based, Cincinnati-based.
I think so. I've read, what I've read about it is that it is very polarizing because I think it's a more, well, I don't know if it makes it
It's a unique chili?
It's unique, yeah. What I read that they put in their chili that other people do not is cinnamon. So it'll be interesting to find out.
I can't wait. And I put on, all my chili goes on Fritos. I make it, in Texas, this is what we call Frito pie. So I'll be having, all three of these are going to be mixed with Fritos. That's how I roll. That's how I do it. So we're going to start at Culver's. We'll be there in about 20 minutes. And then we'll knock these out, get home, and then see which one wins the taste test. All right, stop number 1, Culver's. Here we go. We love this place. It's on 192. We come here every so often. I really like, they've got a nice diverse menu, like fish and chips. They've got, oh, there it is. Chili right there. Gonna get some chili. They've got like fried shrimp. They've got fish and chips. They've got burgers. They've got shakes. The quality is really good. The customer service is really good. So stop number 1, stop number 2 after this is going to be Wendys.
We've arrived at our second chili destination, Wendys, where I placed a quick pickup order and we're gonna grab this real quick and head over to Skyline.
And here we are for our last step of the day, the world famous, or infamous, however you want to look at it, Skyline chili. This is what I'm most excited about. So they have a drive-thru. We're going to go get a bowl of chili, head home, and see how these shake out. Look at this. Oh, nice new drive-thru. I'm looking forward to this.
Okay, so from left to right, we've got the Wendys chili, we've got the Culver's chili, and then the Skyline chili. So the Skyline chili is not quite like the other two with like being a cup of chili. They suggested that we get the 3-way, 4-way, or 5-way. Adrian decided he wanted the 5-way, which includes beans and onions. So this is just how they were given to us And now we're going to add the Fritos. Like Adrian had mentioned, he enjoys a good Frito pie.
Frito pie, baby.
In terms of the Skyline chili, like I said, 5-way. So I think there's spaghetti under there, and then the chili with the beans, and then a side of cheese, some onions, some oyster crackers as well. We'll see. Are you going to do oyster crackers with the Skyline, or are you going to do Fritos with all of them?
Fritos with all of them, and I'll put some onions in the Skyline as well.
Okay, so stand by. You'll see what we're doing. And now, here they are, Frito pied. Stand by. Adrian's going to try them all.
Here we go. Start off with the Wendys. The cheapest one. I think this is only like $3.20. Is that right?
That's right. I think it was $3.50 when we picked it up. So
I feel hot. Perfectly serviceable chili. This is lovely. It's not going to win any awards, but it's certainly it's good. It's good chili. And with the Fritos, yeah, that's good.
which one's up next?
Culvers? Not a lot of kick to it. Yeah, a little more watery than a traditional chili, I think. But I'm satisfied. It's good. That would do the trick. But let's move up. I think you get what you pay for here. So let's find out. Next up is Culvers. Let's try that. Hello. Well, we're back. This time we're doing the Culvers, which we think was about $5, $5.20, $5.30, $5 something.
$5 something.
I've had Culver's chili before. I remember liking it. I've never mixed it with Fritos though. So let's try this out. Still nice and hot. Thicker than the Wendys. Yeah, the $2 extra is definitely getting you more flavor here. This is definitely better. This is a better chili. This is delicious. I like the consistency. There's beans, obviously. Yeah, that's lovely. Definitely more flavor. Definitely a thicker paste, if you will. So that's lovely. So let's go to the top. Is it chili? Is it not chili? They were reluctant to give us a bowl, so we're gonna try the Skyline now, which I'm very excited about. But this is all. Look, this is win-win-win so far. But Culver's is definitely better than Wendys. Let's find out where Skyline fits in. Boy, this is the Skyline chili. You can really smell. They add cinnamon to it, makes it a little sweeter, and you can really smell it when you're about to bite in. There is spaghetti underneath. I'm gonna try and skip that, so we're just doing a chili to chili comparison, which is hard to do because there's a lot of spaghetti. But here we go. That's a good bite. It's much more like a meat sauce on spaghetti than a traditional chili. And the cinnamon's a little almost overpowering. I don't think the Fritos complement this as well as they complement the other chilies. But all that said, this is still a tasty meal, I think. Skyline needs to be respected for what it is. I think you should just go to Skyline and get it how they serve it on the spaghetti or on a hot dog. They do a few other versions of it, but it's definitely not your traditional Texas style chili. Still really good. I'm still going to eat all of it, but I think the winner here, because what I wanted was a traditional Frito pie, more like Texas style. I think the winner today, in my opinion, and which is incredibly subjective, is going to be with the Culvers. But all three are good. This is kind of a thing of its own, and we should probably just do another review and go to Skyline and get some of the other things, like get the Coney dog to give it its due. But like I said, win-win-win. How much was this, Amber? What did this?
It's about $9.
Not $9. Okay, so.
And it is the small.
And this is the small, yeah. So I'm excited to dig in and keep eating all three. But yeah, I'm going to go Culver's wins my football Frito pie chili contest today.
They scored. 49ers turned it on, and they're headed back to the Super Bowl, the State Farm postgame show.
And how about that game?
How about them 49ers?
34-31.
And I
Super Bowl bound, baby. Props to Detroit. They played a great game, but 49ers 2 weeks in a row come from line victories.
And that's a wrap on the weekend.
It's a wrap on the weekend. This is what we do. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit of fun, a little bit of mundane, but that's how we roll down here. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe and have fun storming the castle.
And stay magical.
Hey guys, well, it's been a few days. my celebratory evening for the 49ers was cut pretty short. So if you're a Detroit Lions fan or a Cowboys fan or a Packers fan or generally hate the 49ers, you might be thrilled about that. Yeah, I don't know. It was definitely one of the Chili's gave me food poisoning. I can't point the finger at any of them because I don't know who it was. Typically, you get what you pay for, and you can imply from that what you will. But it could have been any of the three establishments. Amber and it did not have any of the chili or the accoutrements. So we can definitely rule out everything else we ate together. I've had food poisoning about half a dozen times in my life. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. I was in bed for almost 24 solid hours when I wasn't getting up to go to the restroom or try and drink some water. I really couldn't hold anything down. And this was on Monday. And then yesterday I was still only about at 60%. And today I'm finally feeling like I'm getting back to myself. Tonight we're going to try eating my first normal meal. But yeah, there you have it. I'd say it was a typical weekend in Orlando, inside and outside the Disney bubble, other than the food poisoning. So I just wanted to make note of that. Looking forward to watching the 49ers 2 weeks in the Super Bowl. Hats off to the Detroit Lions for playing an amazing game. If the 49ers lost, I certainly would have been cheering for the Lions in the Super Bowl. I think every team should win the title just once, but as a 49ers fan, I got to back my team. What can I say? So, again, thank you for watching. And this is kind of the second outro, so I'm not going to ask you for all the things again, but hope you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.